I'm here with Greg Agius from High Moon Studios. We're down here at BotCon in Dallas, showing off Transformers Fall of Cybertron for the first time to the public, right?
That's right, yeah. We've shown it to the press. You've been lucky enough to see it
I did.
back at DICE, I believe, right? And, well, now we're letting the truest Transformers fans, they all come to BotCon, so, we're going to show it publicly. It's got to be here at BotCon.
All right, why don't you give us a brief rundown of what Fall of Cybertron is, what it's about, what can we expect?
So Fall of Cybertron is a new, fresh look at the Transformers world. It's a very adult, very G1 oriented, but this is the story of how the Autobots and the Decepticons eventually came to leave Cybertron and head elsewhere.
You kind of talked about it a little bit during your presentation, but Fall of Cybertron is going to be canon for like the Transformers history?
Yeah, absolutely. This is canon. Starting with War for Cybertron and now in Fall of Cybertron, you're going to witness the legendary end of the Transformers' home planet, Cybertron. We're introducing characters, we're introducing backstory. I think if you're a Transformers fan, whether you like it because of Generation 1, when I grew up with it as a kid, or you like it because of what's happened recently with the license, this is all backstory for a lot of that.
Now, a lot of people have already noticed it right away, and you talked about it a little bit, but the single-player campaign is vastly different than what it was in War of Cybertron. There's no co-op in the campaign, single-player only. Want to talk about why that is and what you're doing with that?
Yeah, in starting Fall of Cybertron, the team made some very difficult but ultimately great choices. And what we wanted in this game that we didn't have in War for Cybertron was meaningful variety. Meaning, we wanted to create spaces, create gameplay where the character you played, it really made a unique difference. I mean, Transformers is all about, the character's really unique, right? So whether you play as Jazz or Vortex or Grimlock, each of those characters brings something truly unique to the battlefield. Truly unique, right? It's not just maybe some guys faster, some guys, some guys stronger. It's true uniqueness. So within Fall of Cybertron, you have unprecedented gameplay variety based on the game decisions that we've made.
I mean, since the first time you're showing it to like the general public, what kind of responses have you been getting from them?
It's fantastic, right? Because you work on this game for a couple of years, right? And you don't get that general public reaction. I mean, you see it on, when we post a video and we get millions of hits and people are raving about it. I mean, that's great. But actually be here and watch fans, cheer as Grimlock transforms or as Bruticus comes together. I mean, that's just fantastic. It's why we're in this business.
Now, I got to see a little bit of the multiplayer customization a month and a half ago. Are you guys ready to talk anything about multiplayer yet?
Yeah, we've held a lot about multiplayer, and we have more coming on. The one thing that we have talked about, as you alluded to, was the character customization, which you haven't even shown yet, but we're dying to show it. We're going to show it real soon. I mean, basically, you got to imagine an MMO-style character customizer where you can really, literally create your own Transformer by taking all the parts from all the other Transformers that we have and mixing them and matching them, choosing your own different colors. It's unprecedented customization for a Transformers game.
Any last things you want to say to people watching and why they should pick up Transformers Fall of Cybertron?
Transformers Fall of Cybertron. It's going to be the best Transformers game ever. Releases August 28th. Go out, pre-order it. It's going to be worth your time.
All right, there we go. Appreciate your time, Greg. Appreciate
Thanks so much.